Hello, how are you? So glad you could join me. Just give me a minute or two to get squared away here. It won't take me but just a second. There we go. Alright, had to get my bot going. Now, let's see if we can find the Facebook. Make sure that I'm doing things right here. Come on. Seems like forever since I've done this. Goodness gracious, really? Alright, here we go. Where are we? There we go. Got it. And let me get the chat off. Okay. Alright. I assume that's you, Lisa. Hi, how are you? From Tennessee. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Today, oh, it seems kind of dim in here, but let me see if I can brighten it up just a hair. There we go, a little bit better. Okay, today I'm working on, I found this sign at Hobby Lobby and I just immediately fell in love with it. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. It's an anchor with some flowers on it, and I thought, you know, everybody's doing the standard anchor, the wreaths, that I would do a new twist on it and maybe put some flowers. So I've got some artificial flowers here, and actually they match the picture really, really close. So I got lucky there. And these, I think, just came from Hobby Lobby. So we are going to, I was kind of running behind today, so let me start with the base. The base is just a regular old 14-inch frame from from Dollar Tree, and I did 12-inch poofs with this aqua and foil mesh. I went ahead and made a bow in the greens. I love the greens and the teals together. Those colors are just incredible. Hi, Elaine. So I'm thinking this is really going to pop. Hello, Pee-wee. You need to get down. Come here. Oh, this house is a zoo. Okay, and then for my ribbons, I wanted to bring out all the colors that are in the sign. So I went ahead with a navy, and we're going to pair that with a green and a white stripe. Then I went ahead and I've got a regular moss green with a teal. So I think those colors will be great together. So as right before y'all came on, I was finishing up my tails. I just need to trim these up real quick, and I'm going to put a 10-inch mesh on there. I was going to do a woodland ruffle, but I think I just went ahead and I took my regular 10-inch white mesh and I cut it at 20 inches. So I used one whole roll, because I don't want too much going on. I mean, this thing's going to be busy enough as it is. So think this will work out pretty good. I hate this now that Facebook. Here, get down. Thank you. Yeah. He is. He thinks he's a dog. He doesn't go anywhere without me. Or I can't go anywhere without him, basically. It's really weird. I've never had a cat like that. But he knows he's not supposed to be up here when I'm working. That's as far as they're supposed to get. It's just laying there. Because there's a lot of people out there that may have pet issues, so got to be conscious of that. Thanks, Cindy. That was Pee-wee. This is Callie Mae. My name is Tracy. But Callie Mae is the reason for the business. We use her name. All I'm doing is I'm just cutting up my tails, putting a dovetail on them. Just kind of getting them ready. It won't take me but a second here. Just cutting them 3 at a time. You want to make sure you use really sharp scissors when you do that. And believe it or not, the best scissors I have found for cutting ribbon are these scissors. These are from the Dollar Tree, and they cost $1. They're Betty Crocker scissors. So, 2 more cuts and then we'll get started. Usually I'm prepared, but okay, so we've got all our tails cut and ready to go. We'll just kind of set these aside. And our menagerie bow, we'll set that aside along with our sign. So, here we go. There are 18 ties on each wreath. So I cut my mesh at 20 inches. And this last one kind of got a little short. So what I'm going to do is, if you're going to go at 20 inches, you'll cut an entire roll of 10-inch mesh. But if you're not watching, or it's a defective roll, your measurements will be a little bit off. So, and that's what happened with this one. This one is really, really short. So when I put it in, I'm still going to use it, but this is where we're going to put our bow. And once we put the bow on, nobody will ever know. So we're just going to put a white in each one of the ties. Y'all, I felt like I haven't been on here in forever. It's been a week or 2 maybe. So many things have been going on. But I've kind of got my fall schedule set and got my ideas mapped out for, I'm about to start fall and Halloween. And I am looking forward to that. I've got a bunch of signs in. I got some supplies in the other day, so it is going to be so cool. Got a lot of great ideas. Hi Linda, welcome. If any of y'all are first time viewers, what you can do is, if you like what you see and you want to follow along with me, usually I come on every Tuesdays. About this time, I am working on Thursdays on when I'm going to come on. Trying to get like an evening going on Thursdays. But anyway, I have my bot set up, so if you type in alert or alerts, my bot should get you hooked up, and it'll just let you notify you when I'm going live. It'll send you a text message that I'm going live, and you can stop anytime you want to. But we got some really neat stuff going to come up, so definitely want to make sure you see that. Or you can, as they say, what is it? LFS, like, follow, share. I don't know. They say you're not supposed to say those words, but oops, I did. Hey, Terry. Yeah, she's being good right now, as long as she's sleeping. She can be a little huzzy, be mean. Alright, this is looking good so far. I'm just scrunching them up. These were cut at 20 inches. Just making a big ruffle. And placing it right in the twist ties. Boy, Etsy sure has been on the forefront of the wreath makers community lately. The post office has raised everybody's rates on shipping, and not only raised them, but almost tripled the shipping fees, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if it used to cost like $10 to ship it, now it's $30-something. But they say that it was a glitch, or a portion of that was a glitch, that it wasn't supposed to raise it that high. So we shall see. But boy, it's got everybody up in an uproar, and everybody in there that has an Etsy shop is really starting to get concerned about it. Because it's not by weight. You know, wreaths aren't heavy, but you need a good sized box, because you don't want to squish it all into a small box. So now that they're going to start charging by size, that's a problem. Tony, let me know if it doesn't work for you. I may have, you should get a message from my bot. Okay, I finished the inner ring, and now we're starting on the outer ring. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you did something fun. I did. I had my husband and I, for the first time in a long time, went and played golf in a couples tournament down in Hattiesburg, which is about an hour and a half away. That was fun. We had a good time. The best part was seeing friends that we hadn't seen in a while. I mean, we've got a bunch of people that live right up in our old neighborhood that we used to hang out with and see all the time, and we don't get to see them very often. So I was so happy to get to see them again and kind of catch up. Even though you don't get a lot of time together, it's nice just to say hi and see how people are. Oh my gosh, really? $100? Okay, good. I'm glad the bot worked. I know, it's just ridiculous. And then, here's my spiel. If you have a good product and you have a reasonable price, people will buy it. Okay, so the post office was doing okay. Now they're going to raise their prices and everybody's going away from the post office, going to go with either UPS, going to go to all these other places to start shipping stuff, and they're going to price themselves right out, and then they're going to wonder why they can't make it. Really? Who's in charge? That's just stupid. I mean, just ridiculous. It just makes you wonder. What is it? That saying, things that make you go, So I shipped one yesterday that was, luckily she purchased it before midnight, before the rates went into effect, so she got the lower rate, but golly, I hadn't had to deal with it yet, but it's coming. Loving these colors with this mossy green with the teal. Looks like flowers and petals, or flowers and leaves, I guess. All right. Let's see. Mesh is getting out of control. All right. Any of you guys going to the Readers, or what is it, the Crafters Convention this weekend? I guess it's up in Illinois. I'm sure y'all will have a great time. I wish I could go, but not this year. I'm going to go to the Wreath Makers Live, though, in New Orleans. I'm looking forward to that next month. That'll be a lot of fun. Alright, we're getting there. Halfway. Love the colors. I was going to go buy Hobby Lobby today, but I didn't make it. I think I'll go tomorrow. Check out some of their Christmas stuff. Get some fall ideas. Get a couple scarecrows probably. Gotta have scarecrow. And I've got to pick up a few things. I'm going to make some college wreaths, some college football wreaths. Tony, do you have an Etsy store yet? Or do you have a shop name or anything? If you do, drop it in here. We'll take a look at it. Go out there and like your shop. Yeah, but I about passed out too. It's craziness. Man, Callie Mae is sacked out. to girly. Okay, let's see. 4 more to go. I was working with fabric mesh for so long, and it's nice and soft, and then coming back to this Deco mesh, man, that's tough on your fingers. It is rough. That one looks kind of funky. All right. Well, good. Keep working at it. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I really enjoy what I do. I have fun doing it. It's an outlet for me. Hey, Way. And the people in the business are so nice. Everybody's, you know, community over competition. And basically all that means is, you know, when somebody needs some help, you help them out. You give them a helping hand. Because if all of us are going to succeed, it's because we helped each other. It's all about keeping the whole industry alive, you know. Sharing knowledge and keeping it strong. That's how it works. All right. Last one going in, and then we get to the fun part. And the fun part is putting on the ribbons. Right. There we go. We got the base. You're going to have some shreds in here. Just trim them up. And we'll hide them when we put on our mesh. But that looks really good. I like how that turned out. It's nice and full. Love it. Hey, Marnie. Hey, Sue. I am in Jackson, Mississippi. And I absolutely love it here. I was born in Wisconsin. So every once in a while you hear that That's where that comes from. But I love being in the South. I went to high school in Alabama, and I love where I live now, though. Okay, let's go ahead and do some ribbons. So, I'm going to stack these two together. This color combination is just perfect. And when I do the inner ring, what I do is you put them on top of each other, half them, pinch them together, and then I do mine down this way, and then tie them in. And I do that all the way around for the inner ring. And I'll separate them later, but I'll show you. Hello, Pee-wee. this green ribbon is real light, so you'll notice I didn't dovetail it. I just cut the corner at a slant. If you dovetail thin ribbon, it'll curl on you. It'll just kind of buckle. It won't hold any kind of shape, so that's why I do that. Just with that one. The others are dovetailed. Ooh, Louisiana. Like I said, there's the Crafters Convention going to be there next month in New Orleans. That's going to be a blast. Hoping to learn a lot of new things. Anyway. All right. This is tedious work. Takes a while. Tying them all in. Anybody have any great big plans for the 4th? Anything exciting? We're going to go up and we always do a watermelon up with some friends every year. We get together, do watermelon and birthday cake. 2 of us that used to live up there have birthdays on the 2nd of July and the 3rd of July, so we do a little bit of celebrating. But the best part is when I was growing up, my birthday's July 2nd, I always thought that 4th of July fireworks was for my birthday. And my mom never said different. So I just assumed it was all about me. Oh my gosh. Tony, you've had quite a bit. My goodness. Well, I'm glad that you're doing okay. All right. Got the inner circle done. Looks pretty good. See, there's something about 4th of July babies. We know. We thought we were special. Okay, now when I do the outside ring on my ribbons, I just leave them flat out, straight out, just like that, and tie them in there. And then once they're tied in there, then I take one and put one up high, one low, and I just opposite to make an X. Just like that. Go around as we continue to place the ribbons. I didn't even plug in my hot pot yet. Let's see. There we go. Love these ribbons. These ribbons are linen and they have such a nice texture to them. It's really nice. It's like if you put them in a position, they're going to stay there. Well, good. I'm glad you learned. Yeah, see where I was talking about with that ribbon, how it doesn't stay up, doesn't hold its shape. That's that real thin satin ribbon. Don't like satin ribbons. So I'll have to find me some linen ribbons in the green for next time. Like I said, I cannot wait to start making some of those college football wreaths. Before you know it, it's going to be college football. It's going to be crazy. Hey, Wendy. It is going to be fall and football season, so I've got a bunch of flags or pennants that I just got in that I'm going to put to use. I cannot wait to see how they turn out. See, look at these. Aren't these cool? These are just felt. But I'm going to put these on a wreath and make a wreath. So I've got Mississippi State. Of course, I got Ole Miss. I got Auburn. I got Alabama. And Wisconsin. I got to make one for me. So, but I'm excited about doing those. That's going to be fun. It'll be something different. Hey Monica, how are you? All right. Glad you could join us today. Do you have to take a bath right now? People don't want to see you take a bath. I apologize for anything that goes on behind me. I have no control. You're washing your tail. Hey, Booger. Alright, we're slowly getting through here. We've got about 4 more to go. Monica, have you started on fall yet? I'm sure you have. a Seahawk wreath. Ooh, I bet that's neat. Tennessee one. I love the orange. Did you use the orange? Orange is my favorite color. So yeah, I'm going to use those pennants and see how that works. And then, you know, I've got the license plates and stuff like that, signs to try, but I saw somebody make one with that and I thought, that's really cool. Christmas, I know, isn't that crazy? But I just looked at my schedule here for the fall, so I'm booked. I think I've got 4 shows. So it kind of was a realization that I probably need to get off my butt and get moving. Get to wreathing. Because I got a big feeling that all this, like I said, all this mess with the post office and shipping and stuff, it's going to push people to go back to craft shows again and try selling that way because it's going to be so expensive to ship. Alright, last one. And we get to put the frillies on. Shelf liner. Ooh. I've never done one of those wreaths, but I bet you that's neat. I bet it's really easy to do. Uh-oh. I messed up somewhere, y'all. Because I shouldn't have 2 of the same next to each other. Which means I put 2 of the same next to each other somewhere else. Right here. No. Yep. Alrighty. Mistake fixed, and we're moving on. Alright. Let me get this separated and I'll show you what we have. Okay, that's what we've got so far. Alright. Now, we've got to, remember I told you in the very beginning that one of my 10-inch mesh cuts was extra small, and that's where we would put the bow. So we've got to find that one and go back, and that's how you can cover up your mistakes, is by your signs or your bows. And this is really not a mistake, but see, it's worked out so good I can't even find it. There it is right there. It's this one. So I'm going to put my bow there. I think I'm going to put my sign down here in the corner. But, let's see. Just going to kind of... let me show you this. I used to use those, oh, what are they called? Cable tie mounts. And the cable tie mounts, they come with adhesive on there, so you can just adhese them. But if you put glue on the adhesive and then glue it on your board, I found a couple of mine separated from the glue or from the sticky pad that the manufacturer puts on there, and the plastic mount that separated. So the picture fell off, or the sign fell off, and luckily it didn't happen to a customer. It happened to one of mine. So I was like, I'm done with that. So now what I do is I went and I got, from the craft store, I just got regular popsicle sticks. I cut them into fourths, so I make kind of like shims. And then I staple them. Staple it to the back of my MDF boards. And for my metal, I have a metal hole punch that I punch holes with. I just don't want to trust on something and have it fall apart. That's not cool. So anyway, so that's what I do. I staple mine together. Some people still use those cable tie mounts and they swear by them, and that's fine. I just don't trust them. Alright, so we're just going to weave this through here and try and tie it in. My poofs are 12-inch poofs. 12 inches on both, inner and outer circles. I'm just going to tie this on tight. And I'm kind of making it down to the side, because I want to make sure I have room for my bow up there. And we're going to put some flowers in here too, so we need space for that. I almost need 3 hands. Okay, just loosely tie it on there till we figure out what we're going to do. Looks good, y'all. Looks real good. Just kind of tidying up some of these ribbons around here. Alright, so there we've got our sign on. Come on. Okay, kind of got the sign on. Now, let's look at this bow. I made this bow on the Easy Bow Maker, and like it says, it's so easy to make bows. I love it. I absolutely love it. I used to use another one, but I don't, very rarely do I use that one anymore. So we're going to tie this bow on here. And this bow has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 ribbons in it. Just feed that on down. like my bows to look like they're sitting right on top. I don't want them to feel like they're pulling in. Ooh, that looks so good. Alright, so we got the bow on. Now, see how that looks. There you go. I like how the bow just kind of flows into the picture. Now let's take some of these flowers, maybe put them around here and there. Let's see. Wire cutters. I just love these. I guess it's called sea thistle or something like that. Let's see. Kind of gonna put these all around. I didn't turn on my glue pot, so I'm just gonna kind of stick them in here, but I will go back and glue them in. It's kind of flat. Kind of place them here so we can get an idea on what it's going to look like. Just don't like that green ribbon. Let's see. Maybe some greenery. Put it right in the bow. Maybe. Kind of like that. Set that up underneath there. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're almost at an hour. Alright, let's take a look. See what we've got. Something like that. I'll mess around with these flowers and I'll get them glued in, get them situated, and then I'll take some real pictures and post them on my page. But easy to do. It didn't take us but an hour. The hardest part of doing these wreaths is picking out your colors and getting your color coordination. That's the worst of it. So anybody can do this. I like it. I'm happy with it. The color scheme is perfect. It turned out really nice. So anyway, I'll get them glued in and get some pictures and go from there. But I'm glad y'all joined me today. I appreciate it. Hey, Sherry. So, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll let y'all go and see you either Tuesday for sure, or if I can get something together, I might go live Thursday. I'm just got to figure out what's going on. My schedule's been crazy lately, so. Thank you, Eileen. I appreciate it. Well, I hope y'all come back and see me again. If not, do that L, S, and F, whatever. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I will see you on Tuesday for sure. Thanks again. Bye.